So if you ever wanted glorious, luxurious, beautiful strand of pearls, tonight is the moment to do it. And because you asked for it, I can't believe what Josh and the guys did, and the gals, this is pretty amazing to me. We now are offering for the first time ever a 24-inch strand. Each of these strands and the pearls are between 10.5 to 12.5 millimeter. No, these are not grandma's little pearls. These are not little seed beads.
These pearls take 4.5 to 5 years, 4.5 to 5 years under the waters, where our pearl farmers are passionately caring for these mollusks in hope that one day they create a pearl of this size with this luster. These are the farms, and these are the wonderful people that spend years and years of their lives caring for these mollusks, just in hopes that one day they open that shell and find a single pearl of this quality. But the pearls in this necklace are not ordinary freshwater pearls. These pearls are 10.5 to 12.5 millimeters.
If you ever dreamed of owning a strand of pearls, if you ever wanted to give somebody a strand of beautiful pearls for the anniversary, for the bride, for the bridesmaids, for a wedding coming up, for a birthday, because June is Pearl Month, it is the birthstone of June, this is the moment to do it.